Hi, my name is Finn. I'm a toy photographer, and this is my process. What is toy photography? I would say toy photography is the art form of photographing miniatures, figurines, statues, figures, while using posing and camera techniques to create compelling images. I started toy photography over 10 years ago now, and it all started with a little desk bookshelf, and I had a cardboard box, and I had one lamp, and I had a window light, and I had my mom's old DSLR camera, and that's how I started. I started off using old Spider-Man figures from when I was a really young kid, and I would use the flash on with my camera, and so everything was just way overexposed and blown out. They were terrible. In this room, there are bins for accessories, props, dioramas that I've made or friends have made for me, and lots and lots and lots of figures. I have figures of all shapes and sizes. I have Lego figures, I have small posable figures, I have really detailed, hyper articulated figures that can bend in all sorts of ways. Then I have some stiff figures that are pretty huge, pretty small. So here's how I start off each shot. I begin with either a figure that I want to photograph or an idea that I need to find a figure for. After I grab the figure I need, I pose it around a little bit to try to get a sense of the movement of the image and the composition and what I'm going to be trying to build the image around. And after that, I decide what diorama to use. Depending on what figure I'm using, I'll go with a bunch of different options. I mean, I have cityscapes, rocky areas, forests, space stuff, etc. It all really depends on the backdrop that I'm using. I mean, and the backdrops are just dollar pieces of paper from the Dollar Tree. But if you put enough light on it, it can really pop in an image. I've spent a lot of time learning how to paint and learning how to sculpt and learning how to use foam and use a Dremel and box cutters and all these tools just so that I can make better dioramas and stuff, which is so funny. This hobby has led to me learning so many new skills that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to set up a basic shot. I'm going to grab some diorama pieces, and I'm going to grab some figures, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so after I set up the diorama, it's now time to pose the figure. For the posing, I get inspiration from a lot of places. I get them from comic books and movies, shows. I'll even look up posing reference images online. That way I can really make the figure pose feel genuine and accurate, something like it was real. And after I fine-tune the display, adding any extra props or extra touches that I need, I'll adjust the lighting, making it fit the tone of the scene. The lighting is so key, especially when you're photographing things so small. The lighting has to be on point, or else the whole image is either going to look washed out or way too dark. I like using these colored lights. They're pretty easy and portable. I set those up in there, and then I tweak the last posing. After I take a variety of shots, I try different angles, I try different poses. I upload them all to my computer and I edit them, and this is what the final shot would look like. I'm just so grateful for this hobby. I've met so many amazing people through it, so many friendships that I've made half a decade, full decade ago, that I still talk to this day pretty frequently. So much of my life has changed because of the people I've met through this and the memories I've made doing something like this. My name is Finn Dietz Creek. I'm a toy photographer, and thank you guys so much for watching.